Hi there, I'm Amanda, the Emotional Strength Trainer. I thought I'd put a video together to have a little bit of a chat about who I am and what I do to help people understand before you make the decision to click on the booking link below. So a brief history, I spent 21 years in the corporate world doing various roles with large corporate businesses, both domestically and internationally. And in 2009 was made redundant from a role in the GFC and decided to start my own communications agency specialising in social media. And after 3 years of trying to do what I thought was the best thing to do, because that was the industry I'd come from, I decided that I would stop everything and go and step into my life as a natural therapist, which I had been attuned to in 2009 as well. It was where my heart sung, it was where I was getting the best outcomes, where my clients were getting the biggest payoff as much as me. That win-win situation. So I birthed the idea of the Emotional Strength Trainer because it was the key element that people walk away with when they had one of my sessions. So emotional strength being the foundation that we need to get through all that life has to offer. Now, I'm a little bit different on the spiritual front because I'm not somebody that suggests skipping over all of the gunky bits to try and get to your happy. It's absolutely necessary to go through all of the yucky manky bits to make sure that you understand why they occurred, and then you can get to your happy place. So that's the essence of the work that I do, is we clear away all of the gunk to find the core happiness, and once that core happiness is there, you should have all of the tools to keep you on top of your game. Now, it's important for me to spell out that this takes time. I've been on my journey since I was 16. I have been looking at life and questioning life for a really long time. I've done a lot of travel, I've met a lot of people, and I've asked a lot of questions. In essence, I'm a really nosy cow, and I need to understand why. So I have a really good take on human nature, asking why and helping people to drill down and find the patterns in their life as to why things keep going the way they do. The other thing that kicks in with my natural therapy is I'm able to see the energy that is stuck in your body around emotional trauma, and I can sweep it away. So I shut my eyes, I bring your energy into this space that I can see, and I ask what's going on, and then I start to see things. And I say it out aloud in a voice recording. Often people have said, how do you do it? I don't know. It's a natural born gift. I've had this gift for a really long time. When I was attuned to level 3 Reiki back in 2009, I think it was the excuse that I needed to just tap into what I had, and I'm able to bring that to the table. It's very unique, it's very different. It's absolutely not mainstream. I am medically friendly. I want to work with people who are in the medical industry who understand that there has to be something else that's missing from the equation. I believe in the trio of health, that is chemical, structural, and emotional. And there's a fourth level, which could turn it then into a box, but I don't like to live in boxes, which is the spiritual. Chemical being what you put into your mouth, structural being your spine and the fact that all of your nerve endings come from your brain and go through every element of your body. So if there's any impeding behavior in your spine that stops the messages, it can create pain. And the biggest one from my point of view being the emotional, and that depending on what situation has happened, emotions are linked to whereabouts in your body things aren't going so well. And when I talk about illness, I'm talking about mind illness as well, so overwhelm, anxiety, depression. And then that leads on to other things within the body, skin conditions, heart issues, blood pressure, liver issues, anger issues, bladder issues to do with being pissed off or miffed. All of these different elements, and everybody is an individual. There can be no blanket approach with this kind of work, because you need to start to drill down, talk about your life situations in a non-judgmental way. And that's probably another good message for me to give to you now too. You will not get results from this kind of work or any kind of counselling or therapy work if you aren't completely honest. And I encourage you to work with somebody who allows your honesty. Being angry at somebody, being jealous of somebody, being timid, being an introvert, being shy, all of these things are completely normal, and there's nothing wrong with you. They're all elements of your story, and if you are somebody who wants to get to your core happiness so that you can tap into it, and it will be the foundation that's there, that even when life throws you big curly things, it's not going to plunge you into a vortex of doom that you can't get out of. That's where I work with people. That's how I work with people. It's my passion. It's my purpose for being here, to help you join the dots to understand why things are the way that they are for you now. I work with children all the way through to people in the baby boomer years. And I'm really good at it. I really have no qualms in saying that I'm really good at it. I love it. I love working out the jigsaw pieces. And when I'm working with clients who are open, who have full allowance to get to the bottom of things, that's when the outcomes happen. So I encourage you to jump onto my testimonial page, which I've called Kudos, which I think is under my about, and have a read of some of the people that have worked with me and the outcomes that they've had. I'm not for everybody. I'm straight up front with that. I need to work with people who are ready to do the work, who are okay with ugly snot crying in front of somebody, who are okay with sharing their demons, because I can tell you somebody's demons may not be a demon for somebody else. It's the same with trauma. Trauma means different things to different people. Trauma for a child, given who they've come here to be, can be something that, like, an adult has looked at them cranky, with a cranky face rather, or have said something to them as a child, and because of the soul that inhabits their body, that has been a traumatic experience for them. And then they carry that through as the patterns, and as they start to see different things in their life, and they think it becomes their normal. But to an adult, that trauma mightn't seem like a trauma. And that's a really important message that I hope that you hear from me. No aspect of your life is wrong or less than or insignificant. If you need to talk about it, then it's significant, and we can work on that. Okay? So I hope that this description has helped a little bit. I'm sitting in my favourite room in my home where I have my dinner parties and my books. So I'm hoping that the energy that I can share with you today will help you make the choice to click on the button to work with me. I really would love to work with you, and I hope to speak with you soon. Bye for now.